yesterday, the LA Lakers announced that Magic Johnson was now the Grand Poobah.
Yes.
He's running the franchise, right? Jeannie Buss fired her own brother. They got rid of whoever they had to get rid of, and they handed the keys to the castle over to arguably the greatest Laker of all time, Magic Johnson, right?
Yes.
Magic Johnson.
Magic, baby.
He's now running the Lakers. He's got a great business outside of basketball. He owns a piece of the Dodgers, which makes it kind of odd that he'd be allowed to run an NBA franchise while he's the owner of a baseball franchise. But Magic Johnson, president of basketball operations. Now, why do I bring that up? Because 25 years ago, I was in Buffalo, New York, starting my radio career. You were in high school, I imagine, or maybe even younger than that.
Yeah, 25.
You, right?
Yeah.
And we woke up one morning to the news that Magic Johnson had HIV/AIDS.
Yeah.
And at the time, that was a death sentence.
You're done.
Sadly enough,
yes.
No one survived it, at least as far as we knew.
Right.
And we didn't know a lot about it. And I took stock of that yesterday. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because here's Magic Johnson. He doesn't have it anymore.
Gone. They can't even find a trace of it, I believe, right?
And it's amazing to me that 25 years later, that's not part of the story. No one, like they say, Magic Johnson, president of basketball operations for the Lakers, he's running the franchise. And there's a generation of sports fans, like my kids, your kids to a lesser extent because they're even younger. But if you're a 20-year-old kid and you're graduating college this year, and you love basketball, and you read the story, oh, Magic Johnson, you're taking over the Lakers.
Right.
It doesn't even dawn on you that that guy was given a death sentence 25 years ago.
No, you're right. I think most the younger generation, and I'm talking about me, myself, and maybe people younger than me, would only know it because like guys like Kanye West might sing about Magic Johnson beating HIV in a rap song or whatever else.
Right.
So
it's not part of the landscape anymore.
It's definitely not. And it's definitely not talked about as far as, you're right. It almost should say that under his resume, like Laker great, running the Lakers, first time guy to beat HIV. I mean, he's really the first guy we know of, right?
It's the first guy of any public awareness. I'm sure other people, thankfully, were able to beat it and survive having it. But it's, he was synonymous with a killer disease.
Yes.
Killer, however you want to describe it. And it's not even part of the conversation anymore. And it dawned on me that I remember being in radio and being in Buffalo, New York, when you woke up to the news. We'd all heard of AIDS. We'd heard of HIV. You never connected, well, could I get it? Well, how do you get it? All that stuff.
Yep.
And then I remember, guys didn't want to play with Magic Johnson. And in that All-Star game, Karl Malone, I don't want to touch him.
I mean, Isaiah Thomas was his best friend. Didn't want him in. Yes, right.
And now here we are 25 years later, and it's a good story, but it dawned on me that this Magic Johnson, and I've gotten to know Magic a little bit over the years.
Yes.
Magic Johnson survived something that killed most people. And he's healthy. There's, like you said, there's no trace of it at all. But here's the guy that 25 years later is on top of the world, and he's running the Lakers now. And it's not even a mention, it's not even a thought of a lot of people that 25 years ago, the guy got a death sentence. Like, if he had survived cancer, it'd be a part of the conversation. If he had survived, a plane crash, it'd be part of the conversation. Whatever the case may be, some kind of death-defying moment in his life, it'd be a part of the conversation. He survived AIDS, and it's not even in the conversation.
No, it's pretty amazing. And honestly, I've gotten to meet him a few times growing up. He was probably the coolest sports athlete I ever met growing up.